Hi guys, Assalamu alaikum. This is Arif. In this video, we are going to see the sarf or structure of different Arabic words, and under that, we are going to see how different Arabic words change their forms according to different situations. So let's go to our next slide. So this is our slide on which on this right hand side column I have defined the scales of the Arabic words, and on the left hand three columns I have given some Arabic words and their different forms. Like for example, this is our first word masa. Masa is a three-lettered word. This is a fail on the scale of fail, and it is a noun, and it means actually to wipe or to scan something or to touch something. And then we have this next word. This is sa. So sa is actually to leave something or to leave some place, to go to some tour or something. And then we have hadi, and hadi is actually to guide something or to give as a present something in order to calm somebody, calm their nerves. You can guide something somebody, or you can give a present or a gift to somebody. And from this masa, the next form is like just like this fail becomes file form, and this masa becomes mase form. Mase, and mase is actually somebody who is going to wipe something, or who is going to scan something, or who is going to touch something. And then we have sai. Sai is actually the tourist, which is going to the guy who is going to leave some place to go to a tour. And then we have hadi. Hadi is actually also from hadi. It becomes hadi the file form, and it is actually an adjective. These two are subject nouns. This is an adjective, and that means actually to guide somebody. And then we have phyla form, and this masa becomes masiha. Masiha is again something related to like wipe again, or scanning, or the touching something. And then we have mamsu. Mamsu is actually the thing which you are going to scan or touch or wipe, and it is an adjective on the scale of maful. So masa becomes mamsu on the scale of maful. Then we have faul form. Faul masa becomes masu, and masu is again like wipers or the scanners. It is a plural form. Things like those would come under this. And then we have masa becomes masa, and masa is again somebody who is going to scan a land, for example, or wipe a land. So things like that, under that it is going to come. The one who is going to like scan something or wipe something like land or anything. And then we have fall scale. From fail it becomes fall scale, and just like on this form, this masa is actually an amplifying noun, but fall sometimes has a plural form as well. So this sa becomes seah. Seah is actually the tourists. It is a plural form. So the guys who are going to leave their place for some other place. So leavers, seah. Then we have fall becomes a fall form. And then we have hadi becomes ahda. Hadi would become hada, and then it would become ahda. So ahda is again some sort of a guidance or some sort of a present gift which is going to calm people down. And then we have this next form becomes from fall. The thing would become fala, and then this fall masa would become masaha. So masaha is again some sort of a land which is going to get scanned, or it is going to be like something which is going to get wiped, or I mean in these cases it is going to get used. So then we have siyaha. Siyaha would become siyaha, and siyaha is a tourism. So I mean the people go to different places by leaving their home, so that is siyaha. Siyah would become siyaha. Then we have on the same scale, Hadi would become Hidayat. So Hidayat is again some sort of a guidance or some sort of a present to calm people down. And then we have Fail would become Mafil and Sa would become Masih. So Masih is again somebody who is going to do some sort of a you can say tourism or and this form actually sometimes referred to time noun, sometimes it refers to a place, and sometimes it refers to a center of activity. So that's where I mean, once Sa becomes Maseh, so Masih would be some center of activity. So that can be a person as well, not a time or a place, but it can be a person as well. It can be used. So this Masih is actually like the center of you can say tourism or the guy who is going to tour different places. And then we have like he's going to go out, he's going to travel to different locations, he's going to meet people, so things like that. And then we have from Hadi, these forms becomes Behdi. So Behdi on the same scale of Bifel. Behdi is actually an adjective. So again, like something which is going to give guidance. So it can be a man as well, man's attribute. It can be anything which is going to do guidance, give guidance to the people. And then we have from fail, there is another form which is called afal. Afal is actually a verb form. And then hadi would become ahdi. Ahdi is again to give guidance, and amsa is again to wipe something, to scan something, or to touch something. So like once you are going to do a massage to somebody or you are going to anoint somebody, so you are going to use this amsa word anoint. Like people in the older era, they used to anoint the kings. So this is like anointing somebody or touching somebody or scanning somebody or wiping somebody's some part of body. So this is what amsa means. And then we have this from fail, there is a form called fela. Hadi would become hadiya. Hadiya is again some kind of a present or some kind of a guidance. And then we have saha, and saha is again once you are going to leave a place or you are going to visit some place in order. So this would be some sort of a place which we are going to visit, like a field or anything. So that's where we are going to use this saha, that you are going to tour some place, like any place, field or land area or some like anything like that. And then we have masa, and masa is again once you are going to touch something or you are going to scan something. Masa is used actually for a different case as well, like you have a on your face there is a mark on the skin, that is also usually called masa as well, but it means actually to scan something, wipe something, things like that. And then we have another form, fail would become yafal. But yafal usually is a present tense verb. So this yahdi, hadi would become yahdi. Yahdi is again guiding somebody. Yasi is again leaving something and going somewhere else. And then yamassa, yamassa is again touching something, or you can say wiping something or scanning something. So these are pretty much these words. So now we can go to our conclusion. So we can see that I mean in the end this basic three-lettered word, whatever it means, maybe all the different forms also mean the same thing, right? Like for example, this basa, sa, and hadi. So hadi is what? Who is going to do this? Sa is what? Who is going to do this? So mase is same way this related to this three-lettered word. And then we have this Siyah, and then Masih, and then we have the Sadaya as well and Behdi as well. So these are the ways the Arabic words would change their meanings according to different conditions and the situations. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Have fun.